Okay, so I wanted to start out by saying that this is not a plagiarism accusation. I think there's several other ways that this could be explained. Okay, so I want to do a react to this creator here, Mars Beyond 2100 Episode 1. So this thing has been getting, it's right here. It's been getting promoted by Leaflet and Skybrowse. See Skybrowse himself right here. And then a bunch of people in the comments are saying that Leaflet has been sending them here. So it looks like Leaflet did a react. And yeah, look at this, over 2,000 views. So anyways, I do want to react to this one today. But I mentioned that this is not a plagiarism accusation. What am I talking about? Okay, so let me explain myself. It's not about this thing. It's about something else on the same channel. So I went back and so we got Great Pepe Wars, the trenches here. And if you look at this, so this is on March 5th, and you look in the description, and they didn't, it looks like it's a collaboration, but they didn't credit the person they were collaborating with. So that's what I'm talking about here. So anyways, this thing here, it's a PSYOP anime one. So here, the recap of February 2026 Bitcoin crash. So that video is here. So February 13th for this video, and then for the Aiden Guo one, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry, March 5th. And see, this one has the same footage, but it has a lot of added footage. See, it's 8 minutes and 16 seconds long. And if you go to the very end here, it does have a PSYOP anime logo, but then it also has their own logo. So it has both logos in here. But there should really be a credit in the description if it's a collaboration. And if you go over here to PSYOP Anime's channel, and you don't see anything in here about a collaboration. So yeah, it might just be an uncredited collaboration where Aiden Guo took this minute and a half video by PSYOP Anime, which is really popular, 46,000 views, look at that, and made a longer film based on it. So might just be an uncredited collaboration, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, so this is not a plagiarism accusation. I'm just saying that there's other ways this could be explained. But yeah, it's the same footage and it's got more stuff added to it. Okay, so after we get that out of the way, I want to go and react to this one that everyone's talking about, Mars Beyond 2100 Episode 1. And that Skybrowse himself and Leaflet are both promoting. And look at this, 367 thumbs up. Okay, so let's go in here. Okay, Pocket Screen AI. Aiden Guo, I'm
つ
probably
まり火星に
mispronouncing.
永住する最初の人々になるということですか？
そうですね。大気は安定し生命が根付き始めており、1世紀以上前に始まった努力がついにこの歴史的な結末を迎えました。これは
Okay, so I think it is. So is it AI animation or is this hand drawn? So I know that this creator, if you go back in their history, they do have hand drawn animation from like 8 years ago, 4 years ago. So this is pre-AI stuff. So I'm wondering, is this hand drawn? I don't know. It says stay for the credits. Maybe they'll say what they used in the credits, whether it's hand-drawn or AI animation or a combination of both. We'll find out, I guess.
私たち人類が何世代にもわたって団結して成し遂げてきた地球規模の努力です。人類が複数の惑星に居住する種族となったこの瞬間を
Okay, so why did it switch from,
世代にもわたって団結して
okay, so this I guess represents an online space with people's avatars talking to each other. Okay, so I wondered why it suddenly switched animation style, and now I get it. Okay, I got confused.
成し遂げてきた地球規模の努力です。人類が複数の惑星に居住する種族となったこの瞬間を皆様にお知らせできることを光栄に思っております。最初の火星人となる私たちを代表して皆様が私たちの新しい住処を訪ねに来ることを楽しみにしています。
Okay, and then it switched back to the... Is that really an online space there?
楽しみにしています。
Yeah, see, it still has the word balloons that just float in the air and stuff and the stuff. Yeah, I think this is going back to an online space. I think that's what it's representing.
Penyaが？
だってすごいじゃん。宇宙の別の星に行けるんだよ。住めるんだよ。絶対行かなきゃだよ。私もいつか火星に。
That is some kind of technology, but it looks like a dandelion seed. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
こちら667便着陸許可を要請
Yeah, look at this. This looks like high quality CGI animation. It doesn't look like AI to me.
します。667着陸を許可いたします。21番パッドに南ウィングからお降りください。
了解。667便ただいまより南から21番パッドに向かいます。
シャトルが完全に停止するまで立たず着席してお待ちください。建物内に入るまでスーツのファスナーは閉めたままにして。
Yeah, this really reminds me of like a real anime that you would see on television. It's like that level of quality. Okay, let's keep going.
ください。ビヨンドをご利用いただきありがとうございます。火星へようこそ。どっち？
あの標識をたどっていけばいいんじゃない？
あ、そっか。
あんた火星夢見てたのに英語がダメって翻訳アプリに頼りすぎだよ。
ごもっともであります。
You know, that is a funny interaction there. Yeah, I like that interaction.
回ってるよ。
はい。ソラリスに着きました。ワクワクしてます。楽しみです。どう？うまく撮れた？これって火星。
So this here, is that the little girl from very early on? This one at 1 minute and 9 seconds, is that her as an older person? Or maybe this one is her as an older person? I'm not sure. The storyline is unclear here.
初の撮影だよね。よかった？
全然ダメ。
キ
結構ガチガチだったよ。
もうシャイちゃん笑いすぎ。
しかしここほんと広いな。
まだ時間もあるし回っていこうよ。
あんまり遠くへ行くとオリエンテーションまでに戻れなくなるよ。
シャイちゃんだってまだ映像が足りてないんじゃん。
それはそうだけど。
Okay, so they're walking through the spaceport and going to an orientation. Okay, so the opening I liked. It was really exciting. And now that we're following what I guess are the two main characters, I think this part is like going on a little bit too long, but let's keep going.
あ、見て。
マリエさんも映像の方に撮れたの。
私たちもあんな感じで降りてきたんだね。
ああ、うん、そう。
Okay, and then I'm guessing that this is all footage that she made earlier. It's not entirely clear.
あ、ねえ、あそこ行こうよ。
どこ？
あっち。ねえ、行こう。
ああ。
Oh, there was like a hamburger. Yeah, it looks like a hamburger, but it's got a thing on it that looks more like a squash strawberry.
ねえ、行こう。
And then see it suddenly like turned into like a squash tomato. Yeah, that looks like it might be an AI error.
ああ。
私たちはソラリススペースポートにいます。ブランド品もすでにこんなに揃ってます。結構高い。おお、どう？いける？
まだ何かが違う気がするんだよな。何か足りないような。シーンのバリエーションも映像も豊富に撮れたのにどうしてモーションが足りない。まあ全部携帯で撮ってるから仕方ないけど。いや、でも荷物から機材を取り出せば今から走って。
So these characters are filmmakers. I'm not entirely following it. I really like the animation. This is really good quality animation. The story is taking a little bit long to really launch. Yeah, we're at 5 minutes in a 21-minute thing, so we're about a fourth of the way through, and I'm sort of getting impatient to like learn the basics about these characters.
取りに行けばギリギリ。お、あ、何？
自撮り撮ろう。自撮り。一緒に撮ろうよ。
仕上げに入るよ。はい、もう一個。
では最後にってあれ？お、私たちに何かご用でしょうか？
ペンヤ様、シャイ様、予定の準備ができましたので私についてきてください。
じゃあそろそろ外へ行くとするか。
行こう。火星の重力はどれくらい？地球の約 38% だよ。だから重力服が必要なの？そうだよ、安全のためにね。だからこの重力服を着用して体を慣らそう。
取れたか
？Yeah, those are some pretty small weights. Look, you can't really see the weights under their suits at all. Yeah, they just showed that there was significant weight, and then you can't really see it.
バッチリと送信いたしました。
よし。
オールアップ、協力ありがとな。
これ着るとなんか宇宙飛行士みたい。
うん、似合ってるよ。とても。
Okay, so they showed the weight suits, and then what they're putting on now is space suits, not weight suits. Okay, so now I get it. Okay, I got confused because they showed the PSA about the weight suits with the animation and everything, and now it's just space suits. Okay, I got confused there.
子供の頃の夢だったんだ。宇宙飛行士。いいよ。
Oh, so that was her? Let me look at that again.
これ着るとなんか宇宙飛行士みたい。
うん、似合ってるよ、とても。
子供の頃の夢だったんだ。
Okay, let me use the less than and greater than keys to go one frame at a time. Okay, so one frame at a time, I went back. Okay, so this character right here, and then back at a minute and 13 seconds. Yes, that's exactly the same character, the same green hoodie and everything. So yeah, so this girl here from the
なん
beginning
だ。宇宙飛行士いいよね。
is this girl right here. Okay, so we do have continuity. Okay, I did get confused, but now 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes in, we have figured out that this is definitely that earlier character as a child.
あ、じゃそろそろ行くか。外でもまだ撮りたいし。
Okay, so we got a short-haired character and a long-haired character, so that's since they both have brown hair and brown eyes, it's hard to keep them apart anyways. But this is the character that was the little girl from much closer to the beginning. Okay, so got to keep it straight. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why there's so many hair colors in anime is because when two characters have the same hair color, and you know, faces look a little bit the same in all anime, even if you make them distinct. You know, there's some same face syndrome going on here. So yeah, it would have really helped to have these two characters have different hair colors. Both of them having brown hair and brown eyes makes it a little bit hard. But I'm gonna try hard to remember that the short hair one is the girl from the beginning.
さっきオールアップって。
まあ冗談はさておき、まずはシャトルでターミナルまで行って鋼鉄に乗り換えて、そこから街まで特急だから降りる駅をっと。食料は明日でいいとして水は買っといた方がいいよな。どうする？うんって聞いてんのペンよ。
Okay, so the short-haired one is named Pena, which actually was said once or twice before, but I didn't really catch who it was referring to back then. Okay, so we're at about the 7-minute mark in a 21-minute film. So we're about a third of the way through. And usually when I watch music videos, I'll watch the whole thing because you can't really watch half of something like that. But since this is like an entire episode, I kind of feel uncomfortable if I reacted to the entire thing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I will pause this and I will watch the rest of it privately. And then I will unpause my reaction and I'll talk about it. But yeah, I feel like a parasitic reactor if I just watch an entire thing that's this long. Yeah, it makes me feel parasitic. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to watch the rest of it privately. And then when I unpause it, I'll instantly be back and I'll talk about the parts that I liked or you know, didn't like or whatever. Okay. Okay, so I finished watching it and I went back here to the credits of this video, Mars Beyond 2100 Episode 1. And even though there's nothing here in the description except for it does say to look at the credits, it does have PSYOP anime in the credits here. So I'm thinking that, that the other one is probably just an uncredited collaboration because PSYOP anime is credited in this one here. But it does need to be more clear, and it does say special thanks. It doesn't say exactly what was done. So like was some of this directly from PSYOP anime, or did they it doesn't exactly say how much or what parts, or you know, like was PSYOP anime doing like voice work or animation work or script work, or I'm not sure. So anyways, Yeah, so I was probably, it probably just needs to be credited better as far as collaborations. Yeah, it was just unclear. And and this one, of course, the Great Pepe Wars, it did also have PSYOP anime listed in these end credits, but just as a logo like this. And so yeah, it's just really needs to be credited in the description or in you'd really want to say, hey, this is the original video, and then they gave me permission to do a collaboration. You really want to say something more clear like that. So just needs to be a little bit more clear about the collaboration. But as far as what I wanted to say about this video, so Mars Beyond 2100, so it really seems pretty much exactly like an episode of a real anime. The plot pacing is a little bit slow, but a lot of real anime has that. And so we got the two characters. I found out eventually that the short-haired character, Pena is her nickname. Her real name is like on this plaque on the wall and stuff. And and she's actually like a live streamer. And so I was kind of confused. So the short-haired girl is this long-haired girl live streamer. So that kind of confused me again. The short-haired girl and the long-haired girl getting easily confused with each other. So yeah, the short-haired girl, Pena is her nickname, is a live streamer with a big audience, and she live streams as this avatar with the long hair, which confused me. And then the girl that actually is long-haired in real life, she's some kind of business person who like had a nightmare about failing the astronaut test, but I guess she didn't fail it because she really did go to Mars. And yeah, just every single detail about this is very well done, very nostalgic. Yeah, really, really like it. So Pena and the other one, I forget her name. So yeah, this is a really good setup. I think it could have been a little bit better, but I've seen a lot of real anime that have plot pacing even slower than this. So yeah, plot pacing too slow and a little bit of confusion about the main characters are the complaints I have, and everything else is just basically really high praise. Oh yeah, and let me go ahead and give that the thumbs up. So yeah, really cool stuff. And yeah, I don't think that Aiden Guo, I'm probably mispronouncing that, I don't think they're actually part of the Skybrows community. But Skybrows and Leaflet paying a lot of attention to this creator, and deservedly so. Yes, very good stuff.